Well, our video this week has to do with the business end of the trailer. We are basically gonna bring back a video from a few years ago, and it's all about talking about what goes in that black tank. So, what are the things you're putting in your black tank? Well, the usual from the toilet, of course. And how do you keep that toilet from not stinking up your whole trailer? Well, we had a little incident not too long ago. So we had guests over visiting us, and we welcomed to use the trailer to sleep in because there's not a lot of places to sleep upstairs or in the house. And so we loaned out our trailer. So we did have a conversation about operation of the shower, unless you want a cold shower. We talked a little bit about the toilet, but we didn't talk enough about it. So they weren't using enough water, and so the toilet got a little bit on the smelly side. So I did clean it with Vim, and because I've always done that and it seems to be fine. And I let the Vim sit in there just to, because it smells good as opposed to what the toilet smells like. But what ended up happening is our toilet ring wasn't holding water in the toilet bowl. So they were using it and they weren't adding enough water, I think. Brent hadn't put any of the powder in or any kind of toilet, make it smell good things. And so it was really smelly in here. It was awful. So Brent took the seal out of the toilet and we put a ton of water down there, and he soaked the seal so it's holding water again. So it was just, it had dried out and the Vim didn't help. So if I do use Vim on the toilet as opposed to something else, then I just need to make sure I get all the residue out of there. Anyways, it wasn't a problem when we were living in it full time because we were always flushing the toilet, but if it sits, it dries out. So, and then it leaks. And so when we took it down to the lower mainland, we resolved the problem with the water staying in. We put in 2 of these pods. I don't know what Brent's done with the Happy Camper powder, which is another story. I put in 2 of these pods and it seemed to help. So this is a Camco product. Brent basically, he acquired it. So anyways, here's the clip on Brent testing different kinds of things that should go in your toilet tank, and he'll show you the Happy Camper too.
Some people have been having issues with their black tanks. What toilet papers or toilet tissues that they can put down there, baby wipes, what kind of chemicals they put down there to help break up the stuff. What I'm going to do is a small demonstration here, test I guess you could say. I've got some Purex 2-ply toilet tissue, That's Smart 2-ply toilet tissue, and just for stuff and giggles, some baby wipes, Bounty paper towel, and this is Royale 2-ply facial tissue. So I'm gonna put 4 sheets of each of the toilet paper in, and then 1 sheet of each of the other items. Shake it up, wait 10 minutes and check it out, and then I'll probably give it another shake and another 10 minutes after that.
Toilet paper in.
2 shakes should do it, hopefully. Let's put the Purex TP in. look like they're breaking up already.
I think the Purex is
This
doing
one
better.
here is the baby wipe. Ooh, no surprise on that one. And now the Bounty paper towel. I don't expect this to break down very much, but we'll see. And finally, Royale facial tissue. Now we got 509. I'll just turn everything around so you can see the labels. And we'll come back in 10 minutes and see what happened. Oh, here we are. It's been 10 minutes. This here is the Purex 2-ply toilet tissue that we always use. It's already broken down. It's been 10 minutes. I'm not even going to shake that one again. This one here is the That's Smart 2-ply toilet tissue. It's breaking down a little bit, but I'm going to give that one another shake.
Looks like it's just a ball floating in the top of the...
This here is the baby wipe. Not breaking down at all. Big surprise. Give it another shake. This here is the Bounty paper towel. Not really breaking down either. It's fairly thick stuff, so I didn't expect that to. And finally, the Royale 2-ply facial tissue. That's not breaking down very much either.
Well, when you blow your nose, it doesn't go right through it.
So we'll give these four another 10 minutes. The Purex, that's already broken down. That's our regular brand that we usually use. Here we are after another 10 minutes. And we'll see what the results are. The Purex, which I never even shook a second time for another 10 minutes, that's our regular brand. So I know that works. It breaks down real easy, no problem. This one here, the That's Smart 2-ply TP, it's broken down a little bit. So that would probably do in a pinch. Although I wouldn't want to let the black tank fill up with this stuff. It would probably work okay. This one here, baby wipes, that's a no-go. Don't put baby wipes down your black tank. It will give you a headache. You're not going to want to clean up after that. Paper towel, no, that's a no-go as well. And this one here, the facial tissue, that didn't break down at all as well. So if you're looking for a substitute for what you have, do a little bit of testing, find out what kind of 1 or 2-ply or 3-ply toilet tissue you can use. I would not use paper towels, baby wipes, or facial tissue. And in addition to the Purex that we usually use, this is what I use to treat our black tank. It's the Happy Camper. Just 1 scoop of powder per tank. Just sprinkle it in the tank with about a gallon or 2 of water, and that breaks things down so you don't end up with a black sludge that's clogging up your sewer lines. And no, we have not been paid by Happy Camper or Purex or anybody else. These are our opinions. We've been doing it for almost a full year now, and we know what works and we know what doesn't work.
So what prompted you to do this, Brent, was somebody had, like, they opened up their black tank and nothing was coming out.
Yeah, that was, actually I saw that on one of the Facebook groups, that somebody had pulled their black tank to dump it, and there was nothing but sludge. So they had a few issues to deal with, and I'm sure glad I don't have to deal with that issue.
So use paper towel or toilet paper that's going to break down.
Use something that's going to break down, and no matter what chemical you use, well, this one here, Happy Campers, is all organic, and that works great for us. Use what's good for you. whatever works for you, and stick to it, and try not to deviate to baby wipes, toilet paper towel, or facial tissue.
Or even though I think it's cashmere or cottonelle has wipes as well that you can use.
Yeah, the flushable wipes, that's the same as a baby wipe, so
Bad idea.
I would not use that either in a RV black tank. So that's our results.
So I hope those were helpful tips for you to know what goes in your black tank and what does not. A lot of the things that you put in your black tank, you wouldn't put in your household toilet either. You don't flush toilet paper, you don't flush paper towel, you don't flush baby wipes. Those things go in the garbage, and tissue's not a good idea either because they just don't break down, which as far as tissues go, that's a good thing. And also the other thing is make sure you're using lots of water in your toilet tank. It just needs lots of water, and that keeps all the odors at bay. So when you're flushing, maybe do a double flush. Anyways, that's all we wanted to share with you this week. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Bye-bye for now.